Independence Day, y'all. America is 247 years old, and I can't help but think that some poor soul's running around the country right now on July 3rd, not knowing that this is his last day with 10 digits. Last day without all of his fingers. Somebody's gonna do it, just wait. So look, NBA Hall of Famer Charles Barkley is devastated that the Supreme Court is banning racism in colleges. Let's just call it for what it is. I mean, hell. He's now changed his will to donate $5 million to Auburn, which is where he went, to keep black students there, to keep that diversity. You know, hold the wagon just a dadgum minute. I like Chuck. But can you imagine some famous white athlete like Larry Bird saying, I'm gonna give all my money to the education for a white student? A bunch of white scholarships. Can y'all imagine? The protests and riots would be so out of control they'd probably burn down the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's all across the country. Yeah, Chuck, what a horrible, horrible, dark day in America. Now we'll have to rely on things like character and intellect and integrity to earn achievement. I hate to break it to you, Chuck, but black students only make up 5% of Auburn University right now. 5%. If affirmative action was really working, it'd be a hell of a lot more than 5%. Auburn's whiter than Chick-fil-A on Saturday morning. The saddest thing about these left-wing extremists, y'all, is that they don't believe blacks can succeed on their own. And that's sad as hell. They think they need affirmative action just to get there. We believe that anybody who works hard can. The left believes that blacks aren't good enough, and it's actually really, really sick. I heard a story of an engineering student back in the day, and there was literally dozens of scholarships for minorities available for the engineering students, but as a white student there, none were available for him. Just the standard scholarships and grants available to all the students. Now, he and his family were poor as hell. They didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out, y'all. He had to compete with everyone for just a few scholarships that he was allowed to apply for because there was dozens he couldn't apply for because he was white. He ended up working his way through school, and after graduation, he built a really successful business and wanted to make a donation to his alma mater engineering department just for a scholarship. Now, based on his experience, he chose to stipulate that it would go to an underprivileged white student. Now, he didn't give a crap what color it went to. He was just trying to prove a point, and he did. The school refused his donation unless it included all races, which is just code for minorities only. Racial discrimination is racial discrimination no matter what the color of your skin is. My 12-year-old loves the game of basketball. Matter of fact, you can find us very often down in Jackson, Mississippi in a gym where sometimes we're the only white people in that gym. They got their Jordans, I got my cowboy boots. That's just how we roll. If my son didn't start every single game and I went up to the coach and said, look, I know you got some ballers out there, but we need some more diversity on the court, they would laugh me off the basketball court, y'all, but we've done that with college for decades. Equal opportunity does not guarantee equal outcome. Just because my son gets out there and starts on the basketball game, don't mean he's gonna drop 40 points by halftime. This Supreme Court decision was about inclusion for all people, but the Democrats hate that. But they also were the ones that had a really hard time giving up their slaves after the Civil War as well. It was the Republicans who freed the slaves. I guess old habits die hard. I really do find it amazing, though, how many people really do support discrimination when it flows in the right direction. The Supreme Court literally just made MLK's dream come true as far as I'm concerned, y'all, because it's the content of their character rather than the color of their skin. Y'all know what I'm saying? It's a great day. We should all be celebrating this in America. Happy July 4th. And to Charles Barkley, look, man, guaranteeing spots in college only for your race is wrong. It's 2023. Let's get past the skin obsession. God bless y'all.